guys, Dirk here from Chef Zero to Hero. I hope everyone is well and as always, ready to get your cook on. So today's a beautiful summer day. So what I was thinking was I'm going to show you guys a very simple, very easy seafood dish using one of my favorite ingredients, mussels. Now I love cooking with mussels for a few reasons. One, they're just packed full of flavor. Very easy to cook, and you can make so many dishes using mussels. So this dish that I'm going to show you takes about 10 minutes to put together. But if you love your seafood and if you love mussels, you're going to love this particular dish. And then finally, we're going to pair that off with this right here. I hope you guys can see this. So this is a Maduri Fizz cocktail. It's very easy to put together. It's quite sweet, but that really works well in contrast to the dish that I'm going to show you, because the mussels can be a little bit salty. I mean, they have a salty flavor to it, so this cocktail just really works well, and like I said, just gives a great contrast. So I'll be showing you this at the end of the video, but we'll go through the dish first, and that's it. Okay, that's it, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so to make this dish, there's actually only a couple of ingredients. And as always, I will put all the ingredients in the description of this video for you guys. So the first thing we need is obviously our mussels. That's the hero of the dish. Now I just bought these a couple hours ago from my local seafood market. And I always tell people, if you're going to be cooking seafood, if you can, buy it and cook it on the same day. Then you know it's super fresh. So all I've done is clean the mussels, kept them in a ice water bath so they're nice and fresh until we're ready to cook. Now, apart from that, we're going to need some white wine, and not just for drinking, but we're actually going to be cooking with that as well. I went to the local bakery and just bought a fresh loaf of Italian bread, which I love and works really well with this dish. Then we're going to need some butter, 1 lemon, salt and pepper for seasoning, 2 chilies, red chilies, some fresh parsley, some spring onion, fresh chives, and 2 garlic cloves. And that's it. That's all we need to make this dish. So guys, the first thing we're going to do is just get our pot onto a medium to high heat. Just like this. And all we're going to do at this stage is add a good amount of butter to the pot. Now straight away you'll see it starting to melt. Now it's very important that we don't burn the butter, so if you need to, just reduce the heat a little bit. And we're just going to let this kind of work around the pan for about 30 seconds. Beautiful, just like that. So once the butter is nicely starting to melt, all we're going to do is add our 2 crushed garlic cloves to the pot. And then we're just going to stir this through for about another 30 seconds. This is going to give a really nice, rich garlic butter flavor to the mussels. Once the garlic is nicely worked into the butter, we're just going to add our 2 chopped red chilies. Now, the chilies are great because they give this amazing heat to the dish, but without being overpowering. It combines really well with the butter and the garlic. And we're also going to add some white wine and lemon juice to soften the heat from the chilies as well. So we're just going to cook this through for about another 30 seconds. Wow, this smells so amazing, guys. So all we're going to do now is take half a fresh lemon and we're just going to squeeze that juice into the pot. Now this is very important because it really cuts down the heat of the chilies. So once you squeeze that into the mixture, we're just going to quickly stir this for about 15 seconds. So now it's time to add our white wine to the pot. And we're just going to add about 2 cups. That's all we really need for the dish. And then we can keep the rest for drinking later as well. But the white wine, again, really helps to break down the heat from the chili. So it's very important to add this. We're just going to mix this through. And then all I'm going to do is add a little bit of pepper. I'm not going to add salt because the mussels themselves are quite salty. And if you add salt, it can be a little bit overpowering. But guys, go by taste. If you think it needs salt, I mean, that's fine. But I generally don't add salt. And then we're just going to stir this through and bring this up to the boil. And then we're going to add our mussels. Now, our pot has come up to the boil and just looks and smells incredible. So we're just going to quickly stir this through. And now it's time to add the hero of the dish, the mussels. So I've cleaned them, I've drained them, they're ready to be cooked. The cooking process only takes a few minutes. So just add the beautiful mussels to the pot. Just gently give this a quick stir through. Put the lid back on, and then we're going to cook this for exactly 1 minute. After 1 minute, we're just going to lift the lid, give this a quick stir through, and the mussels are already starting to open up. It just looks so good. We're just going to put the lid back on, and then we're going to cook this for another 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, yeah, look at that. The mussels have opened up beautifully, nicely cooking through. And that aroma that you get from when you lift the lid is just stunning. Okay, so all we're going to do now is add our spring onion and our parsley. Now, apart from giving great flavor to the pot, it also gives great color. So you've got the red from the chilies and then the green from the spring onion and the parsley. It just presents really well. So we're going to put this lid back on and then cook this for another 2 minutes. So the last thing we're going to add is our chives. And we add this at the very end because they cook so quickly and we don't want them to burn. So just lift the lid, add our chives to the pot, give this a quick stir, and then we're just going to cook this through for about another 30 seconds, and then we are ready to plate up. So when it comes to plating, guys, I like to use a nice deep dish. And all I do is spread the mussels across the dish, and then I just pour that amazing broth that we made over the top of the mussels, just like this. I then take one slice of the beautiful Italian loaf, grill that, put some butter, and trust me, you are going to want some bread for dipping with this dish. And that's it. Looks beautiful, tastes amazing, and the only other thing I'm going to show you is how to make the Maduri cocktail to go with this. Okay guys, so when it comes to making the Maduri cocktail, it's very simple. We just need a highball glass with some ice, our lemon wedge, our lemon juice, our vodka, Contru, and of course our Maduri, and a cocktail shaker. So we're going to put 30 mils of the Maduri, 30 mils of the Contru, and 30 mils of the vodka, and then a touch of lemon juice. I'm going to give that a really good shake in the cocktail shaker, and then pour that over the ice. And that's it. And then we're just going to garnish it with the lemon wedge. So I've given this a really good shake, and now we're just going to pour this over the ice. And look at that. It looks beautiful. Alright. Exactly what I was looking for. And now we're just going to take our slice of lemon and put that on the top. Perfect. Okay, that's good to go with our dish. So guys, that was the entire dish. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. If you do, please like, share and subscribe to the channel, and let me know what you think. And I will be back very shortly with a new recipe for you guys. That's so good.